All right. Hello, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. And welcome to yet another session. All right. So, welcome to this webinar, an amazing opportunity. And today I'm going to be talking about Forex. I'm going to be sharing with you why Nigerians keep losing money and how Forex can fix it. I'm sure you came into this webinar from the Facebook ad, and if you're yet to like or if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please feel free to do that. Okay, so this is an amazing opportunity, and I want to thank you for being a part of this, for listening to me, and all of that. So, in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to just quickly run through a little presentation, and I will show you a couple of things that would make you understand why a lot of people are losing money, right? Most people keep losing money because they follow the same exact pattern. So without wasting much of our time, because I know we time is money, and I actually am one person that understands the value of that money. All right, so tonight we are going to be running through a very brief presentation as regards financial freedom, right? And everybody here or anyone connected here would have come here based on the idea that you want to become financially free. You want to become financially free. And what is financial freedom, right? One of the ways I define financial freedom is the ability to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, with whom you want to do it, and where you want to do it. So, financial freedom doesn't stop at having a lot of money in your pocket. But the truth is, you can never be actually financially free if you keep losing all the monies you're making. If you keep losing all the monies you're making, you can't be financially free. All right. So if you're yet to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button immediately. Okay. So I'm going to be sharing with us why Nigerians keep losing money, because even while we ran the ad, a lot of people said they were tired of losing money. And for those of you that filled the form that was posted, in the webinar group, you were also a lot of people showed the same reason, the same concern that they lost money in time past. And I, for one, have lost a whole lot of money in time past. In 2017, thereabout, I think I lost about 10 Bitcoin to MMM United, right? So you can imagine what that is now. Presently, 10 Bitcoin is over $1 million, right? So I can go on to keep telling you how much a lot of people have lost. But the truth is, Forex can fix all of that, right? So why Nigerians keep losing money and how Forex can fix it, right? So before I continue, who am I? My name is Silas Sumekwe, and I am a Forex and crypto trader and coach. I started trading Forex in 2009 as a student doing my IT, and that means it's been over 16 years or almost 16 years that I have been in the financial market. I've also been opportune to author a couple of books, some of which are selling on Amazon, crypto books, and we also have our Forex manual that we use to train our students here in our office, right? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? The major reason why I'm doing this is because I have seen a lot of people lose money, and not because they want to lose money, but because they have not found, a right mentor. They've not found the right guide, right? A lot of people lose money out of sheer ignorance. As a matter of fact, a couple of persons that have come to our office have always expressed that the reason I lost some money. If I had known about you last year, if I had known about you last 2 years, I mean, I'm sure I would not have lost as much as I have lost. Yeah. So this is the reason why a lot of people lose money, right? And this is one of the reasons why we are here. So give you an option that, okay, if you are looking for how to get it right, if you're looking for how to trade right, if looking for how to get the right information and the right knowledge, you would not be lacking where or how you can access those information, right? So what are you going to be learning today? Very simple. One of the things you're going to be learning today is why people keep falling for scams. The second thing is I'm going to be showing you what real forex trading looks like. And the third thing is how you can learn and earn from it. So just pay close attention. I'm sure you know that this training is going to open you up. I'm going to open you up to the possibilities that exist in the financial market. All right. So now, it's no news that there is a scam culture in Nigeria. A lot of people have lost money. As a matter of fact, and you know, the major issue is that a lot of people are still oblivious of the fact that we lose money every single day to Ponzi schemes. As a matter of fact, I know a couple of people, that actually get involved in setting up some of all these Ponzi platforms. Let me give you a very short story. There was a friend of mine that told me that he was approached by some people to set up a Ponzi. And what was the terms of agreement? The terms of agreement was very simple. 10 people gather around, bring in 15 million. Each person, that's about 150 million. They use that to set up a Ponzi. And as a new users come in, they use that 150 million to pay users. They are certain because Nigerians are greedy. So they are certain that before they finish paying out 50 million or even 100 million, a lot of people, the program would have skyrocketed. And true to it, their exit plan is once they hit 5 billion, they were going to exit the markets. They were going to carry all those monies and run away. So this is the kind of mindset a lot of people move about with. Now, there are times when you could actually make losses on the internet, but there is a scam culture in Nigeria, and you have to, you have to be more knowledgeable because in the internet space, money flows from the ignorant to those who are more knowledgeable, right? Money flows from the ignorant to those who are more knowledgeable, right? So eventually, these guys are going to run away with that money. Now, people think that if I get involved in a Ponzi, because maybe it started last week or because it started last month, I'm not going to, I'm not going to be a victim. But the truth is, most of all these platforms don't work with time. They don't work with dates. They have financial targets. Somebody may decide to come on, maybe a couple of persons may decide, okay, we are going to start with 50 million. Once we hit 1 billion, or once we hit 500 million, we exit the market. And within the first week or second week of them launching their platform, they hit their target of 500 million or 1 billion and they exit. While they are still waiting for them that the program still they come or the program will still be there, because you are in your mind's eyes, you're thinking there's still a lot of time. But the truth is, there is not a lot of time. A lot of money, billions of naira have been lost to platforms like CBEX, NBA Forex, Baraza, Chimol, and we could go on and on and on to list most of all of these platforms. Now, and the problem, one of the major problems is that people are desperate. People are desperate. People are looking for how to survive. A good number, Nigeria is almost, if I'm not mistaken, Nigeria, the last time I checked, the poverty capital of the world, right? We have the highest number of people living in poverty in Nigeria, right? So that should make you understand that people are desperate and looking for daily bread in any way or form they can get it. And also, Nigerians are risk averse. We like to run from risk. We like to run from risk. However, we like to embrace reward. So the average Nigerian will tell you that he doesn't really care. The average Nigerian doesn't really care how much he's risking, so long as you tell him you're going to give him 100%, and that the thing can never ever go bad, that this platform not ever crash. So long as they hear that any amount of percentage you are promising the average Nigerian, he's ready to go with you, right? So we have people that are desperate, risk averse, and a lot of people also lack financial literacy. Some people, the major reason why they keep falling for these scams is because they lack financial literacy. And this is one of the reasons why we are here, right? Now, why Nigerians keep losing money? Number one is greed. Greed. Greed is one of the major reasons why Nigerians keep losing money. right? You want to use 100 naira to make 10 million, right? You are greedy. You are very greedy, right? Another problem is ignorance. Ignorance. A lot of people are ignorant of how a business run or how certain businesses run. So you find them falling easily for scammers, right? And a lot of, our former president said that we have lazy Nigerian youth. And that's the truth. A lot of people just want to sit down, cross their legs, and make money. A couple of persons, I mean, people come to our office every day and, they're asking for opportunities. And when you share opportunities with them, they tell you, I'm gonna work there. For heaven's sake, is that not why you came? You came to look for a job and you're given the job description and you say work there. So what kind of work are you looking for? The one that there's no work, right? And this is one of the reasons why a lot of Nigerians embrace the whole idea of government work, federal government work. If you ask the average NYSC copper or the average applicant, he will tell you he's looking for a federal government job. And why is he looking for a federal government job? Simply because he knows that if he gets a federal government job, whether he goes to work or he doesn't go to work, he is going to steal money. Another reason why Nigerians keep falling for scam or losing money is lack of skill. A lot of people don't really want to know how to do it, right? For some reason, somebody I know a person that lost $100,000 to, I think it was NBA Forex. I think he lost $100,000 to NBA Forex and lost another $40,000 or $70,000 about to what do you call it? Omega Pro, right? And this same person would not pay $200 to learn. Lack of skill. You don't have the skill, so you're looking for shortcuts, and all these are very, very, very dangerous. Now, another reason why Nigerians keep losing money is poor due diligence. Right? One of the major things I keep telling my people, I tell my students very often is DYOR. Do your own research. When you hear about a platform, please do your own research. Don't just jump in, right? Don't just jump in. It's very, very, very dangerous. Okay, so now let me share a few truths about Forex. Forex is not a get rich quick scheme. Forex is not a get rich quick money scheme. Please take note of that, right? As a matter of fact, Forex is a get poor quick scheme. Because if you don't follow the rules, you can get very poor so easily. And I'm sure a lot of you can testify to that. And let me also tell you something. Some of the platforms you get involved with, some of the people you give your money to trade, most of them, some of them, let me not say most, some of them are not actually scammers. They don't have any intention. They actually did not come up with any intention to scam you. But for heaven's sake, the forex market, in fact, the financial market is risky. You could lose money there, right? So when you invest with them and the market takes its toll on them and they make losses, you discover that all of a sudden it feels like this person is a scammer, this person is a criminal, but the person in the real sense did not actually take your money because he wants to scam you. But you need to understand something, that Forex is not a get rich quick scheme. But if you can pay attention, you can actually get very rich with Forex, right? Also, Forex is the largest financial market in the world. We are talking about a $7 trillion daily. I mean, $7 trillion. $7 trillion changes hands every single day in the Forex market. $7 trillion changes hands every single day in the Forex market. So you really want to pay attention to a market that has is the largest financial market in the world. So you really want to be playing on that top if you have any intentions of making so much money, right? Now, also, you can learn and earn from Forex. I'll repeat it, you can learn. A lot of people on their first contact of the chart, They see a red candle, they see a green candle, they see lines moving up and down, and they just feel this is too cumbersome for my liking, that there's no way I can understand what is going on here. But that is not true. You can learn Forex. Trust me, guys, you can learn this thing. Right? I have seen in one of my students that is based in Germany, his first contact with Forex was in September 2024. That means he had not had any previous attempt at Forex. But in less than 6 months, he took $60 to $2,000. So you can learn. You can learn. And when he approached me, one of the first things he kept telling me is that, coach, I'm a very slow learner. Coach, I'm a very slow learner. And while I was thinking this guy was going to be the person that was going to give me the most problem, well, it was just, I was so wrong. Because as slow a learner as he was, he could learn the skill, and in less than 6 months, he's doing good numbers, right? He learned the skill, he's doing good numbers, and I mean good numbers. To turn $60 to $2,000 is not it's not child's play, right? Now, this goes to tell you that there is no free money in Forex. Let me tell you, anybody that tells you, give me your $1 million, I'm going to be giving you 50% every month. See, there's no free money. It is skill based. It is skill based. If you have the right skill, I can tell you, you will make money if you have the very, very right skill. Okay, so how can Forex fix the problem that we have as Nigerians, where we are always giving out money to people and all of that? The first thing is that you have full control of your capital. You have total control of your capital. You are in charge of your money. Nobody can run away with your money. If you make losses today, you can determine how much you lose. If you make profit, you can determine how much profit you make. And if you decide that I'm not going to trade at all today, you have full control of your money. And that's one of the major things. You see, when you give somebody your money to trade for you and the person makes a loss, right? There's really nothing you can do about it. It's sad to say. If someone trades your money, see, I really want Nigerians to understand this. If you give somebody your money to trade for you, and the person actually indulges in that trading, he puts that money into the Forex platform, deposits it, and for some reason he takes a loss. It is not a criminal case. I repeat, it is not a criminal case. It is a civil case. If you go to the police are not going to arrest him. They are not going to take him to prison. They will take the matter to a court. And a court is going to ask him to provide evidence that he actually did the trade. If he provides that evidence, it becomes a civil case of business gone bad. Now, and if the court say, okay, based on maybe we had a gentleman agreement that if the money go, I will pay you back all your money. If you had that gentleman agreement, the guy can actually say, yes, I'll pay you your money. But this is the business I do apart from trading. And if I'm going to go by this business, the amount of money I should be able to pay may be 5,000 naira every month for the next 10 years. And the court will agree. The court will approve it because the person is not going to steal. He did not rob you. It was a business that went bad. So, and guess what? That's how this kind of matters end. But if you decide to learn this skill, you are in control of your capital. All these sorry stories will not come in. Number two is that you can grow your capital yourself. How much you make, if you want to be making your 10%, your 100%, your 200%, your 1,000,000%, anything you think you want to be making in the market. Let's say, okay, you say, I've learned it to an extent where I want to flip an account. If you follow some of all these Forex influencers on social media, you find out that some of these guys involve themselves in what is called account flipping. And what is account flipping? Account flipping is when maybe you carry an account and you're doubling it, tripling it, and all of that. So you take $100, and before the end of the day, you've taken it to $500. That's not the actual. That's one way to trade, but You have to be an OG to be doing that. And when I mean an OG, you have to have been in the space for quite a while before you say you want to go into flipping account. And when you're flipping account with money you can afford to lose, because it means that you are removing all the brakes from your car. Imagine that you're driving, a brand new Lamborghini, and you take out all the brakes, or you're a Ferrari and you take out all the brakes. It's just a matter of time that vehicle is going to hit the road. It's going to crash. So, but with learning it yourself, you can decide, okay, I want to just make my 1% every week, my 2% every week. I just want to make my, and can I tell you something? Okay, I'm going to talk about it in the next point. You can grow it yourself. The third thing is that you can earn in dollars. You can earn in dollars. Last year, when the dollar skyrocketed to about 1,600, 1,700, I was doing a reminisce. I was reminiscing and looking back, and I discovered when I started trading forex, $100 was 15,000 naira. $100 was 15,000 naira. As at last year, while I sat down and I was thinking and pondering on it, I discovered that $10 was 16,000. So imagine what you would. Imagine the kind of money that will be in your pocket at the end of a year or a week or a month if you were making just $10 every day. Right? I'm just trying to tell you how Forex can actually fix your problems. Then we are not talking of the people that have decided, okay, I don't want all those small change. I want maybe a substantial income of maybe $5,000 to $10,000 every month. And it's possible. Why some other people that want to play the long-term game can decide, okay, I want to be able to make $1 million from Forex within the next 5 years. You can determine that. The ball is in your court. A guy that lost money in CBEX, he lost about 4-point-something million dollars. And he said why he left the money that long, or why he left that amount that long, was because he had a target of $5 million, that once his money hit $5 million, he was going to withdraw. But unfortunately, the money did not get to $5 million. At 4-point-something dollars, the money disappeared, right? Another thing is that once you learn Forex, you've learned a skill for life. I told you I started trading Forex in 2009. This is 16 years, and I'm still very much trading Forex. As a matter of fact, because of my knowledge in Forex, I've gone on into cryptocurrency. I trade crypto. I train people on crypto. I've written books on crypto. And that is because I gained the skill of Forex. So it's a skill that would go on with you for life, right? Okay, so like I said, I started with my Forex journey. I started trading Forex in 2009. And courtesy of my mom, she was really supportive. She was always funding account anytime I do my account and all of that. Whereas my dad was always, the one that was very cautious, always telling me, you have to be careful so you don't lose money. There are a lot of people out there that want to take your money. And he kept telling me all of that. And he wasn't right. He wasn't wrong, rather, because he was actually trying to be on the side of caution. But my mom she wasn't supporting the business because she knew anything about Forex, but she was just hopeful that, this is my son. I hope this thing he's doing makes sense. And eventually, fast forward a few years later, I was able to buy her a car that she has always wanted to buy, an SUV that she has always wanted to buy. If you follow me on social media, you probably have seen it as at that time. And if you've not seen it, you can always, I'm going to post the picture of the car in the webinar group so you can see it for yourself, right? So it's been a hell of a journey. I have been in this market for 16 years, and within that time, I have trained a lot of people that have gone on to become trainers themselves, right? A whole lot of people have passed through me, and like I talked about recently, the most recent one of my students in Germany that started trading Forex. Just my video and my trainings were his first contact with Forex, and presently he is doing good numbers, right? So I'm telling you all of this because, yes, and I have lost a whole lot of money in Forex. I have lost a whole lot of money. There was a particular day I was trading volatilities then. I lost about $2,500 Yeah, some years ago. Yeah, some years ago, of course. In 10 minutes. Yeah, so I qualified to teach you this thing because I have had my own losses, I have had my wins, and presently we are doing a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. If you're following me on social media, you would have found out that yes, we also have our crypto project we are launching, crypto wallets, and a lot of that. And why is that possible? We are funding that with the Forex funds and all of that. Okay, so that's that about my journey. Now, what is my training plan with you? So our training plan is very simple. We are going to provide you, it's a fourfold, yeah? We'll provide you with the foundational skills that you need. That means I'm taking it that I don't care your level in your forex journey, right? But we are going to take you from here to there. Somebody say yeah, right? We are going to take you from novice to pro, from novice to pro. That's what we are going to do. And I gave you an example of the young man that has not had any contact with forex before now, and he's doing so well. Right now, after our training, giving you all the technical skills, teaching you fundamental analysis, technical analysis, all the analysis that you need, to trade the financial market. We are also going to guide you through the prop firm evaluation challenge. And one of the reasons why I like using prop firm evaluation is because one, not only does it give you the chance to amplify your capital, it's also a good test to what we have taught you. Because if you were taught right and you follow those teachings rightly, you should be able to comfortably pass your problem challenges. And if you are having issues passing that challenge, it means some of the problems you are having, if they are not technical, then they are psychological. Like I would always tell my students, Forex is 70% psychological or 80% psychology and 20% technical. So we are going to give you 20%, we are going to give you all the skill you require, which is your 20% of your success. And we're also going to help you pass your prop firm evaluation, which is going to help boost 80% of your psychological aspect, right? Then also we provide private mentorship. I'm going to provide you with private mentorship and group support, depending on, depending on what package you are taking with us, right? But you're going to have that mentorship aspect with me. And also, you're also going to be part of a group of people, that are traders like minds that would always help you, because there are times when you are going to need support. Trust me, there are times, those times always come. All right. And also, we provide a signal service to all our students. It's free. It's a free signal service to our students. Excuse me. All right. So, what do you need to get started? Very simple. You need time to learn. Very important. Very important. A lot of people tell me, man, I'm so busy, I don't have time. But guess what, bro? That thing you are so busy doing, that's your job, you are so busy doing. They could sack you tomorrow. They could sack you tomorrow. And Sir Nnamdi Azikiwe said that if everything is given the time it deserves, then there'll be time for everything. I really don't believe that you cannot squeeze out time to learn a new skill, especially a skill that would pay you way more than whatever it is you're earning in your paid salary job. Right? So you need time to learn. Second thing you need is a laptop or a smartphone, depending on which you can afford. But you need that to be able to access the trading platforms. Then, of course, you need a very good internet. One of the major problems we had or we faced as at 2009, 2010, 2011 was good internet. You could take a trade, and after taking the trade, internet disappears for a couple of hours. And by the time your internet gets back, you are out of the market. Especially, and though sometimes this kind of rubbish happens end of the month when we have news like NFP and the rest of them. So you just enter a trade, and before you know what's going on, your internet off, and your whole system is just rolling, just showing you that loading bar. And after a couple of hours, the loading bar has finished loading. Then you discover that you have lost a couple of hundreds of dollars, right? So you need a good internet. And also you need discipline and commitment. Very important. These are the two things that would keep you in the market. Because you're going to have some days where it doesn't feel like, this Forex is for you. You may have some days where you feel like punching your laptop, throwing your phone away. Discipline and commitment is what is going to keep you. Then you need capital. And when I say capital, I'm not talking of only your capital to trade. You need capital to pay for learning. You need capital to get a good device. You need capital to get good internet. So you need and you also need capital to fund your account. But trust me, guys, most times when people hear we need capital and they hear sometimes they see the amount, they are quick to say, oh, this is very expensive. If you look at the capital aspect from where you are coming from, of course you're going to feel it's very expensive. But someone that wants his child to become a medical doctor is not going to look at how much he has saved for that child's schooling. You're only going to look at the joy that you're going to get answering father of a doctor. You're also going to look at the joy you're going to get when your doctor or when your son becomes a medical doctor. You look at the opportunities that abound for him. You look at how much he's going to be making. When you look at all the things that are possible if your son eventually becomes a doctor, you go out of your way to sell anything. Right? So you need capital. And if you look at all the kind of benefits you could make, for heaven's sake, you could be making $5,000 to $10,000 every month with Forex. So, the little capital that is going to cost you both to acquire the knowledge, to get started and all of that is something I think you should also consider. All right. So, who is this for? Before we talk about my program to you, who is this for? This is for 4 categories of people, right? This our training platform is for. Training program is for 4 categories of people: those who are tired of losing money, those looking for extra sources of income, those who want to start earning in dollars, and if you are tired of shortcuts, you're tired of giving somebody more money and the person runs away. If you're tired of it, then you should really consider this. Okay, so I'm going to share with you now our Elite Mentorship Program. I'm going to share with you our Elite Mentorship Program. Now, this Elite Mentorship Program is one that you should take very, very seriously. And why is that? Look at all what you have to offer, right? A one-on-one private mentorship with me. You're going to have full access to me at any time, right? In your trading journey, you're going to have full access. We're also going to have a weekly physical session or Zoom session, depending on your location. If you're within Abuja, we'll have a physical session. If you're not within Abuja, we could have a Zoom session where we are going to discuss, your trade, your chart, your strategies, and all of that. Then we'll also have a personalized trading plan review where together with you, we are going to build a trading plan that would give you profits. 90% of Forex traders or so-called Forex traders don't have a trading plan. And the truth is, you will always fail without a plan. You would always fail without a plan, right? So you're going to get that personalized trading plan review. Then also you have lifetime access to our video training programs. This is the same video training program that I told you that some of my students abroad, especially the Germany guy, this is the same video they watched and went from zero to hero in a couple of months, right? You will have lifetime access to those same video training. That means you have access to physical trainings, you have access to online trainings, and you have access to documented video trainings. Then, of course, we are going to be sharing with you, we are going to be exposing you to the smart money concept, the top-down analysis, price action strategy. And these are some of the top technical analysis, strategies that exist in the market. As a matter of fact, I keep telling people, I'm not training you to be like me in Forex. I'm training you to become a profitable trader, to find you in the market, right? Then also, we are going to guide you through your prop firm evaluation. We're going to guide you through passing your prop firm challenge and evaluation. Okay, and also I'm very big on risk management, so we are going to be sharing with you advanced risk management techniques that would ensure that even if you're making losses, you're not going to lose the one that you will not be able to trade again tomorrow. Like I will always tell my students, if you don't blow your account today, you will make money tomorrow, right? So we are going to be sharing with you advanced risk management techniques. Then, very importantly, you're going to have access to our exclusive trading psychology clinic. One of the reasons why a lot of people don't stay long enough to make money or to start making money, especially people that have started trading, before now, why they don't stay long enough is because of their psychology, right? So we have a trade psychology clinic that is going to help you. So when you have the days where you made losses or you have a losing streak or all of that, we are able to put you back in shape after one or two conversations and diagnosis that will get you back in the game, right? Then also, we have the 12 months access to our trading signal, right? You have access to our trading signal. And, our team, we have a team of technical analysts, not just myself, but we have some other guys that are very good at that. So we provide you with some very powerful technical trade signals, right? And you could be getting 2 to 3 trade signals every single week. That is just to support your trading journey, right? So that is one of the many things that is packed in this. Now, another thing I want you to understand is that we have 100% money back guarantee. 100% money back guarantee, meaning that if you pay to be in our class, especially this elite mentorship program, and in 6 months you are not profitable trading after following our system strictly, we are going to refund you back your money 100%, right? We refund you back your money 100%, right? Also, we are going to guide you to make your first $10,000 withdrawal within 6 months of enrolling in the platform. And also, I'm going to be sharing with you my retirement plan that would show you a complete step-by-step process that can take you to achieving $1 million trading forex. $1 million trading forex. And this is not just it's not a YouTube video. It's a document. You can see it. It's an 80-page document that is going to show you a detailed process on how you can achieve $1 million trading forex. All this value you would get for just $1 million. 1 million naira. 1 million naira is less than $700. 1 million naira is less than is about $670 something dollars, right? For just a fee of 1 million naira, you get all of this. And like I said, there is a 100% money back guarantee. If after 6 months you are not profitable trading, having followed our system strictly, we will refund you your 1 million. We are certain about our skills when it comes to this. We've been running our office and our business for a couple of years, and we've not run away because of anybody. So when we tell you this, we know we can deliver, and that's why we are giving you that 100% money back guarantee. Okay, so in conclusion, we are going to be working with just 10 people for every session. For now, we are working with this session. Nobody knows what happens next week. Last year, we did a free program. We did a free training for 6 months. A couple of persons benefited from it. For 6 months, we trained over 60-something, people from different parts of the world. And a good number of them are profitable traders as we speak, right? if you were not part of the free program, it's quite unfortunate. Take advantage of this 1 million naira bonanza, because I mean it is loaded and loaded. But please be informed that this is for serious minds only. We have had situations where people come and pay for private mentorship, and they would eventually not have the time to take the classes. So if you know you are one of those people that I mean, you have 1 million, but if you pay, you will not have time. Please do not come. We only want serious minded. That's why we want just 10 persons, limited slots only. If you are interested, just send me a message on WhatsApp and we'll get right at you, right? Registration is going to end at the end of this month. Or if we get 10 persons, 10 persons, 10 persons, right? So you have till, did I say the end of this month? The end of next week. The end of next week, the registration closes. Then, if you're not a part of it, I'm sorry, but if we hit 10 people at the end of today, the registration still closes. So hurry now and start sending in your registrations. Right, there are some other bonuses. You get access to our private business group, and we are also going to have weekly review sessions where we are going to look at your trades and analyze them together. Where we are the trades you have journaled, of course. Then, of course, if you have problem with maybe funding your account, maybe you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to use the crypto payment option, you don't know how to use Naira option and all of that, we are going to help you with all of that. So if you have any questions and answers, please feel free to drop them in the comment section. And at the earliest convenience, we are going to answer those questions, right? We are going to answer those questions. Okay, so finally, right, I want you to stop gambling with your money. Stop giving people your money to trade for you. Stop trusting strangers with your money. You just see a platform you don't know anybody, you don't know anything about. You carry 10 million naira, 100 million naira, and you deposit there. Stop doing that. Learn to trade yourself. I'm going to be offering you that guide. I would guide you in this journey if you want us to work together. Trust me, I will guide you to help you do the work and you will get the results. Right? So, thank you very much, guys. You can always reach out to us or reach out to me on any of the contact plans or informations right on your screen. My number is on the screen. You could always send us a mail at situplanet@gmail.com. Our website is situglobal.com. And if you are in Abuja, you can always visit us at our office, Suite 35, Masfala Plaza, Karo Roundabout, Abuja. All right, so thank you very much, guys. I want to believe that you gain value, and I know that some of you, your fingers are itching to get registered immediately. So why not? Please slide into our DM and get registered. I hope to see you then. Trust me, guys, there's a lot of room at the top. I'll see you there. God bless you.